Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Fed day today. I was watching this SPX futures, which for those of you that don't know, it's the ESs, and then there's a indicator on what quarter it is. And they bounced around. I think they ended up down. Um, Main reason is that I think the Fed is not going to lower rates in March. Um, and I was thinking it's sort of like a drug, um, traders or investors are so into this Fed, and so into rates. Um, because if you think macro, the higher the rate, the more interesting bonds and things like that are as far as investment tools. The lower the rates, people tend to shift towards stocks. It's wherever you're going to get the greatest value or the greatest return for depending on the risk that you want to take. Um, so yeah, today was a day that that I thought about switching to a mutual fund. Um, if you recall last night, Tesla took a hit. Google took a hit, Microsoft took a hit. So all of those tech companies that started down, um, kind of dragged the market down, but like to my word, and I mentioned this yesterday that I actually went and bought Google, or added to my Google position. I think I'm a little bit red. I think I got it in 143.5 or something like that. Um, But like I said, I think this is a bump in the road, and we're going to see in a second um, where those stocks are in regards to their 3 month chart, because that'll kind of put things into perspective. Um, so we kind of, and I'm going to call it a breather. Um, this is kind of to be expected. Um, so let me share my screen. Um, And let me get us out of the way. Let's put us over here. Um, these are the stocks that I'm watching. Um, I talked to Alan about JP Morgan because I want to get a financial stock into my portfolio. Um, but I own down to Ultra, Google, Nivea, No, I don't own American Express. Let's put that below. I may add it. I own Visa, Align Technologies, which I posted about their earnings today, and they actually did quite well. We'll take a look at that stock as well. And I think I bought Alta today, um, added to it. So somewhat of a non-tech tech stock. Um, how am I picking these? Thoughts from Alan. I'm also looking at Finviz in their scanner. If you look at Align Technologies, they have a long-term debt to equity of 0.03. They have a debt to equity of 0.03. So they're quite, I don't want to say debt-free, but they're as close to debt-free as you can kind of get. And you can scan for these things, like I said, in Finviz, but that was one that I added. I don't know if I can bring up Align. So Align's kind of been trading in a box here. And let me go out 1 year. If we look at the 1 year chart and we look at where they're at now, Align is sitting at 296, so just under $300. It's up 10.7% after hours. Hopefully that sticks. I saw it trade up to 17%, which I think was 312. But that puts that stock 312, or well, 300. Puts it right about here. They had this huge earnings drop. They're above that. So I'm hoping that this rise can continue. If we look at some of the common names, AMD, one of the chips. Here's the 10-day SMA, here's the 20-day SMA. You know, look how extended they were, and they kind of just came down towards their 20 SMA, and we'll see if they continue to get a green and bounce from this. Nivea as well. Nivea basically touched its 10-day SMA. But this rise has been, you know, this is 500, over 100 points, which is a 20% rise in the beginning. Let's see, when is this? Yeah, since January, over a 20% rise. GOOG, you know, and GOOG continues to drop. We'll see. It's below its 20 SMA. I think yesterday they cited lower ad revenue in their earnings. We'll see what this does, but I continue to like this stock. Like I said, this is a longer term hold. Let's see if it can go and reclaim its 20-day SMA. Facebook. No matches found. Facebook. What is Facebook?
Meta.
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 There you go. Meta was down 2.5%. But again, they bounced. They had a green day. They closed above their open, sitting right at its 10-day SMA. And again, you have this rise from 300, 325 up to 400, so 75 points. I don't know. I don't want to do the math, but that I think is close to 20%. 350 up to 450 over 350. 1/6, which is about 16%, I believe. All within this first month of January. So, and I think the old adage is as January goes, so goes the rest of the year. So we'll see. I'm going to continue to hold. Like I said, I wanted about 10 different stocks in my portfolio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. SMCI might be a little out of my reach. Only in the sense, if we go look at that. SMCI. They've been on a huge tear as well. So I feel I may have missed the boat on that one. Let's see if it can pull back to 450 or even 400. What's it sitting at now? 529. Did I say 550? I think I meant 450. See if it can kind of pull back a little bit to become a little bit more affordable. I wonder what their SMCI. Again, long-term debt to equity, 0.03. Their debt to equity, 0.12. So relatively small. Return on equity, 30%. Another good-looking company, which is kind of what I want. I want quality. so that I can sit there and hold them for the whole year. So I've been busy. I have time tonight and tomorrow. Hopefully I can get back to the apps. I need to get a version in the App Store, the iOS App Store, which will have ticker news. I know you guys don't have that. And it will also, if you run the new version, it's going to ask you to allow messages. And what that, what I'm hoping for that is to be able to have Alan send out stock alerts when he gets them, or trades when he gets them. I finally found my black Android phone, but now that I mentioned that, I don't see it. So hopefully I can work on an Android version for Alan to be able to just quickly send a message that basically populates the apps. So that's on my plate. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I know, Alan, you haven't been sending out that many emails or any emails lately.
Text. Yeah.
Have you been trading?
I just been dipping my toes in the water. I wish I'd have done more today. Remember, this is the last day of the month.
Oh,
So going down 300 points is normal.
yeah.
So I wasn't doing too much. I haven't been doing too much. Got too much going on with a lot of other stuff.
I know the feeling.
And that's just the way she is.
Right. Yeah. Well, and you have to kind of look for these buying opportunities, you know. We dropped 300 points and everybody's like, oh my God, the sky is falling. But those counter trades are what you kind of want to look for. And, you know, I understand, you know, the busyness of it. And I think that's why I've kind of, for this beginning of year, kind of shifted to kind of buy and hold. And I'm trying to get better at not looking at them every half hour or so and just let them trade throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the month kind of thing. Because it's my, you know, it's my intent to kind of just hold these and let these accumulate. And I have to have faith that these companies or these stocks are high quality stocks, companies at the top of their industry, that sort of thing. So yeah. Other than that, I think that's about it. Still can't wait for Vegas in 2 weeks. Let's see. So, oh, look at that. Friday's Groundhog Day. So we are actually going there on a Wednesday, which is 1, 2, and 3 Wednesdays, the February 21st. And that is actually Valentine's Day. And I have a note that says buy out of the money Hershey puts on. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. We're going on the 21st. The Wednesday before is Valentine's Day. And like I said, I have a note on February 14th to buy out of the money Hershey puts. So, because that's a stock that typically rises into Valentine's Day. So,
yeah.
I think that's all I have. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Continue to trade. Share your success stories or share your trades in the Facebook group. You know, share your thoughts on the markets, where we're headed, that sort of thing. Any sort of stock tips that you guys have. It's your group, so hopefully you guys can contribute to it. So with that, holy cow, 4:50. Time flies. With that, I have to run. I'm gonna let Alan go. Yeah. Have a happy February, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everyone.